Hello, hello guys. Let's call in the new moon in Scorpio. Okay, a little ego death, please. Yes, please. Because I've been feeling the Scorpio energy massive today, right? Like the tears just pouring on down, okay? The thunder and just a mess of energy today. So I thought, what better way to get messy than in a little reading, okay? So let's start off by pulling for the collective, right? What are we being guided to manifest, to grow in this beautiful new moon? Okay. Nothing but a whole dang new world. All right. The cosmos, that's pretty eclectic. Okay. So you're being guided to really create a whole new world. That's easy, right? Simple enough. Let's see. What else? How you're going to do it, though. Not so easy. Okay. So you need to really dial it in. Meditation, shamanic journey. We're actually going into blind truth in the sacred circle tomorrow. If you go to the link down below, that will take you to my information, which is MindsetUnicorn.me. You'll find that link down below. But if you go there, you'll see the sacred circle. Okay, and you can join us if you would like. We're going into blind truth. How do we adapt? Seems pretty perfect for after this. But you're being called to kind of like get a little more zen. Okay, a little more in tune with what it is that you want to create. Okay, and then you have to vocalize it. You actually have to speak it to this moon. This moon does not want your silence. This moon wants you to speak it. And that really resonates with, what did they tell me this morning? I put it in the channel for the message. What did they say? They said, say what you mean today. No games. Okay, I think there was a deeper message in the saying part of it. Okay, so speak. You have to vocalize what it is that you want. Okay, and then walk away. Walk away from it. All right, let it go through that ego death. Let it go through the fall. Let it go through the winter. Okay, through the full moon, through the release and the death. Okay, in order to actually have its birth. All right, so let's talk about the emotions we are feeling here. All right, what kind of emotions are coming up for the collective here? Okay, ooh, inhibition. Okay, you might feel skittish about something, about a project. Okay, underneath it, it's because you're feeling isolated. Okay, alone, lonely, single. All right, what do you need? Okay, what do you need to receive? What can help you to overcome that inhibition? Thank you. I ignite the Liberators. Beautiful. Let me put on my glasses and read this to you. Your work is more than just a business. Your work is a calling and part of your personal quest for joy. Never forget that you are doing more than working to create an income. You know what? A lot of us could probably listen to that Scorpio Kundalini and get something from it. You are doing more than working to create an income. For truly, it is always more than that. Look around. There are so many humans that are broken, lost, trapped, and forgotten. Your work exists to help the helpless and bring hope to the hopeless. You are engaged in a rescue, a personal quest to make a difference in big ways. Your work is essential to the big picture because you ignite the liberators. Inspire and spark others to join you in your personal mission, and you will shake up the world. Stand in your own power, spark vision into those around you, and then get fired up about their passion projects. As these firecrackers rise up, they will naturally choose to liberate and ignite others. Your tribe will spread like wildfire. What are you waiting for? Go ignite the liberators. Fuel your joy, okay? Make sure that you are looking for things that will fire up your creativity and fortitude, okay? Look into self-love tonight as you are needing self-love when you pursue big dreams, and have patience when you are craving growth right now, okay? So you can't be inhibited. You cannot be inhibited. I don't know why I couldn't say that for a minute. When you are, following this massive need to spark things up, to light things up. Okay, what else is coming out here? Can you let yourself just be open and happy? Because look at what's on the other side. Sad. Okay, underneath it, I feel like there is a lot of sadness today. All right, there is a lot of sadness today. What's going on with the sadness today? It's because we feel like we're stuck, we're anchored. Okay, the mortar. It is like someone has taken, right? They've taken a hold of this and they just gone, okay? And you feel like you're being plastered into place, okay? This is the energy of 34, okay, of the 7. If you think of 7s, right, it's about finding that secret, okay, planting that seed and then harvesting it. It's about making a choice and fighting for it. But when you're kind of feeling stuck in this energy, and for some of you, right, the ice down the middle, okay, it's the 2 halves being stuck in opposition, okay? Again, use your fire to spark the liberators, okay? Use your fire to unanchor, okay, the energy here. Sun in Leo. Okay, again, it's a time for celebration and success with this ego death that we are having. But we're feeling sad because, right, we're all dealing with these shadows of the ego that are kind of coming up here that we are working through. Needle and thread here, okay? It's going to take a minute to stitch yourself back together, okay? From whatever sadness that you have come up today. It's going to take a minute to work through this shadow work. And for some of us, like, this is like all the shadow work, okay? Like, you're having to undo the whole corset, okay? And you're putting things back together, right? Like, you're creating your inward being. Ooh, did you see that? That shield, that, it's kind of like mending a fence, okay? That, you maybe didn't even notice had fallen down. And I love this, right? Like you're following the path of the messenger is what they're showing you with this. Okay, the tread, the foot sole. You're following, you've gotten messages and you're following it like little breadcrumbs. Okay, forward. You don't see it all yet because we're in the ego death. Okay, we're in the shadow. But we are processing through it, right, for a reason. The sadness may have come up to the surface really to show you, okay, the growth that you want out of this new moon. To show you, right, what's already emerging within you that you do want to create. And that way you can, right, you have to prepare now in the fall. You have to prepare now. We've got the fall. This is fall planting. Okay, you have to prepare it now because when you go into the winter, it's going to be emotionally unavailable to you. We have to do it now. Okay, there's going to be a little bit of time here with the blue chakra where we're going to be isolated. We're going to be pulled back and anchored in. I feel like we're going to have some big storms coming through this winter in the area where we have winter coming in. And for those of you that are moving into summer, okay, there could be some massive wildfires, okay, that keep you not being able to go out and breathe, okay, and be in the fresh air and other things, right, that may come into play. And don't fall into that unhappiness, right? They keep showing me this card where this person is just, right, like laying there just sad, okay? Don't let it come in and just engulf you in this grief. All right? Okay? You're looking to be taken seriously, okay? And that can be very hard, okay? To be taken seriously, to have others trust that you know what's best for you, okay? And the best way to do this, Spirit says here, right, is you have to tune out all of that negativity and tune into yourself. But it's also about, it's coming back again to the song that was, I had come into Scorpio's reading. And when I was sitting down to do this, they brought in Calliope. Okay, and Calliope is coming in as this vocal muse, okay, giving you the freedom to speak, sing, vocalize your truth, right? If it happens to be raining in your neighborhood like mine, get out there tonight in the new moon, right? Get out there in that moon energy and celebrate the rain, that it's clearing the air, that it's nourishing what you are planting, that it is aligned with your tears. Okay? You are seeking freedom, but again, it's hard to have all of that freedom in the middle of winter. But we get that you're going to have your expectations surpassed, okay, in ways that you do not expect. But some of that is coming in through, okay, taking care of others, okay? Taking care of others. Service, your calling, right? Talking about your calling, right? And you feel with Saturn coming in and out of this year, many of us have felt like, I can't quite get to my calling. Saturn keeps squaring Uranus. Uranus keeps trying to force down the wall. Okay, you can call it Uranus. I prefer Uranus. It has a special place in my heart. But that's me not having limitations. Okay, so what are you seeking? Okay, that is being limited here. It's only as limited as what you are being able to create. Okay, and it could be that you feel like you're not included. You feel limited. Okay, because we've got that here on the bottom. You feel limited. You feel like you're not being chosen, like you're not being included. All right. And I love that we've got also the hood, okay, the unseen, a person, okay, standing under the pine tree or under the tent. Sometimes under the pine tree is where the most fun is happening. Sometimes under the pine tree, nobody knows, but there are kids having delight under the pine tree. But sometimes right under the tent, you're hiding, like from in the forest, you're hiding from the light of the Kundalini. You're hiding from being seen. Sometimes the reason we aren't being chosen or included is because we're hiding ourselves. All right. So, what else here, Spirit? Am I focused on what I am losing or gaining? Again, this came out in Scorpio. Please go watch Scorpio if you have that in your chart. Are you going through some change? Are you scared to let go because of what you might lose? What if you shifted your focus, right? What if you take your focus off of losing altogether, right? What if you take your focus into the state of, I can't lose. I can only gain. Okay? That which is not for me will transmute through. That which I need will come. When I'm done with it, I release it. Okay? This is funny because you guys just saw me shuffle that. This, I think, was the other card that Scorpio got. Am I getting enough rest to restore my energy and fully show up to my life? Okay, and I shuffled it before I put them down. I clear them out and shuffle them really good in between readings, and then I just shuffled it again. Okay, you are the asset. Your body is your vehicle. Notice how your body is feeling, right? What is your body asking for today? Highly vibrational energy. Don't fill it up with crap like I have all day in my raining tears. I mean, I've got ginger tea. I've had my cacao, right? But I also snuck 2 of my daughter's Kit Kats and emotionally ate my feelings. So, you know, it happens to the best of us, even those that are nutritional coaches. It happens to us, right? Trying to feel the emptiness that we have with food rather than being happy that we healed and created emptiness. Okay? Sometimes the tears are just the final cleansing. Yeah. Okay. You have healed your heart, but now you have to honor the transition. Okay. Now you have to honor the transition and use this energy, right? What was mirrored to you in the last full moon? What's coming up to the surface that you want to grow with the new moon? Okay, allow yourself to be illuminated in that aspect. Yeah, bottom of the deck here. The ocean, what are the emotions? What's the illumination of emotions that you feel? Okay, what is it telling you? They wanted me to open it up. You're being called to a pilgrimage. You're being called to a beautiful new path, but you have to make the choice to go on that path. Okay, like I said this morning, not everyone will follow this energy that's moving us forward right now. Some will stay with those limitations. Some will be, they'll feel that spark of excitement and they'll say, nope, that's fear, and they will shut themselves down. Okay? Spirit says, don't do that. Okay? Don't shut yourself down from the beautiful energy that you are. Right? Again, celebrate, celebrate, celebrate. Okay? Beautiful energy here. You know the universe is always dancing with you, creating joy with ease. I find the celebrations in my life bring in the rains that clear the air, right? The tears, the emotions you are feeling, you're cleansing. You're cleansing. You're digging out that stuck old energy and you're shaking it off, okay? Right? You may need to go jump in the shower and do a good salt scrub, okay? And get rid of it. Yeah, that's right, Spirit. Get rid of it. So, tell me about the celebration, because it obviously wants to be talked about. Tell me more about this celebration. Okay? Wheel of Fortune. Which way are you going to turn the wheel? It doesn't really matter at this point. If you go the one direction, you're growing light. If you go the other direction, you're growing fire. Okay? They're saying just move. Okay? Get out there, dance, celebrate, move. Let the wheel turn. Don't allow yourself to stagnate. Okay? Because in the page of air here, you are getting shadow messages from the illumination of this moon. Okay? From the fall, from the falling leaves. Okay? From the autumn energy, right? You are getting the know-how of what to plant and what the birds are helping you plant, right? As we are, oh, this one was turned over too. The King of Fire, right? If you want to be with the King of Fire, right? Maybe you are going to turn your illumination to the fire and become the Two of Fire. Okay? But it takes action regardless. Okay, look at that. Don't isolate yourself. Don't hermit yourself through this moon, through this winter. Again, you're coming out with this. If you move to the fire, look at that. Now we've got the Three of Fire. Okay? Fan the flames. Okay? Now, again, this may be for some of you in summer areas, this may be showing up that the limitations are coming, that the wildfires are coming, and to get yourself out breathing the air now before we get into that season. Okay, could be a very important message for some of you. And Six of Air, okay, transition away from it. If you know that you can move away from those fiery areas and you know that that's going to be a problem, now is the time to transition yourself away from that. Okay? Or to prepare your property, to keep it safe, to have your little kits put together. Okay? So that you are not caught in a storm. Same with winter. Make sure you're not caught in a storm without the necessities that you need. Okay, because sometimes those rains that come knock out the power, right? And the Chariot, okay? In the global rush to get out of this pandemic, we are pulling up the energy that is igniting, right, the Liberators. These storms that we're going to have could be a part of the igniting the Liberators, okay? It's something that we can't hide from. 7 of Air, okay? The angels, the guides, they've been watching us and what we've been doing here with Pachamama and with our fellow humans. It's something we cannot hide from anymore here. 7 of Swords, right? Pachamama is serving justice, one way or the other, right? And we will have to shed our skins, go through this nodal bind, this last nodal bind that's going to run December through April, okay? Shedding our skins through the fall, through the winter, into the spring, when everything will be reborn. But they're showing me here with the 7 of Cups, this moon, what you plant today in your heart, in your mind, is perhaps the most important new moon of the year. Okay? Look, 10 of Pentacles. You are creating your new cosmos right now. All right? That's beautiful. Okay, any closing messages here, Spirit? Yeah, okay. Do the work, the wild ox, right? Pull through the limitations. Plant the crop. Do the work that needs to be done in the fall. Okay? Build the sustainability, build the structure so that you are creating, right? This is creating the door that you're going to walk through into this new energy. It's the 2. It's about the path forward. Okay. Yeah, all right. You're working through the sacral here. Old wounds coming up here. Okay, we're creating, though, a bridge to get, I feel like, to this pathway forward. And they're showing me, okay, the Druid tree here for death and resurrection. Scorpio season, right? That is Scorpio season. Death and resurrection here. Okay. And this is generational energy that we are clearing here as a collective. And the leaves have fallen to the ground. With the storm, the old branches will fall to the ground. And what I've got here on my, a lot of these don't have notes. Some of these have notes. This one says, for that wild ox, what I wrote down was, this is divine masculine, okay, passion, shielding your most valued possessions, seeking acknowledgement, right? Some of them don't have anything written on the back yet. I'm just much channeling as we go. But what I had put on this one was that this is the oldest tree, okay, used for tools, but it's also a toxic plant to eat. And the branches grow into the ground so that the tree is still alive after its death, okay? So whatever you're rooting down in right now, will survive, okay, to the spring. And then the sun is going to come in and create this life force. Okay, that could be that spark, that lightning, that fire. Okay, I've talked about Sigel, I believe, if you go back to my Rune Rakers videos. It's the electricity, okay? It's climbing up to the next step. It's looking at the reflection of the water, right? Seeking union. But I almost feel like the wild ox, right? Like it's almost like a cart that has to be pulled. And so, of course, the horse came in to help pull this forward. And they're telling me a lot that's going to come through in this winter, right? It's going to be mental ego trickery. Okay, it's the Trojan horse, because what you're creating here, what you're calling in, is truly that Four of Wands. It's the power of the wild dragon. It's the night energy. It's the beautiful movement forward. We've got the beginning with the poplar tree. Okay, I love this. The celebration. Popular tree, the celebration, okay, reminds me of the anniversary, the 50th anniversary wedding that my in-laws just had a couple years ago. And there was poplar trees outside. It's also the poplar field where I've taken pictures of my little girl when she was teeny tiny. I have a love of that. New beginnings, okay? Breaking out of the patriarchal of souls. All relationships are part bliss, part trauma, mirror souls. What you believe spreads quickly, good or bad, okay? And then, of course, the pear tree. So it's the cosmic surge that's being pushed forward by this new moon. Okay, the party after the big event, the party after the big storm, the celebration, okay, here. This is going to melt the external limitations. Saturn square Uranus, okay, the unknown of what is true and what is bragging, the deep connection, the sacred well, okay. And I love this. Starting weaving, right? This is the start of the weaving, okay? And the pear tree is game wood, right? So you're putting together, right? Some of you, maybe you're going to go Renaissance, right? But it is like the new game, okay? Let's go ahead and get... What do you want? A couple of oracles to close it off. Yeah, spring. Okay, Aries. The last 4 to 6 weeks before we really come in is going to be a big push through for the rising of the divine masculine. Okay, we saw the divine masculine kind of sneaking out in this, which is a very beautiful energy. Okay, and have patience with yourself, with your persons, with your family, okay, with the winter. I have ceased to act and live in a present moment energy. Don't live for the spring. Live right now in the preparation energy, okay? Be patient and live in the now, which is very hard to do, but it is essential. We we get the hedgehog, okay, accept who you are, embrace all of those prickly parts of yourself, okay? You are not the right person for everyone. Don't try to force it. Be who you are, because you are, look, you're magical. You're a magical unicorn, all right? You're going through an ascension. You're awakening your soul's potential. So don't hide yourself, okay? Don't be the chameleon and hide. It is safe for your soul tribe to see you, even in all of your crazy ass woo, okay? All right. Nothing else, Spirit? I feel like you want something. Not from here, maybe. All right, not from there. Let's see. I think they want something from here. Final advice moving forward. Whoa, yep, that came out really, really fast. Okay, again, fire, purpose, root chakra. Let me put on my glasses. The power and strength of the red energies bring you courage and motivation for what you must do today, connecting to vitality, belief, and inner strength. Maybe you are seeking among the branches for what appears in the roots. Okay? That's beautiful. That's the you. That's the sacral, right? That's that sacral. Okay? That's sacred plant medicine. Tree death. Okay? Connecting your past to your present. And in the spring, honor what you've been through. Celebrate with the music and the sun. Have a celebration now, moving into the cycle, but don't forget to have the celebration when you go through the rebirth. Okay? Honor that. Beautiful. All right, you guys, I hope you have a beautiful new moon in Scorpio season. I hope that you honor yourself and your emotions and what you desire, and plant those seeds and prepare, and then be in the now. All right, much love. Bye.